Guys, this is Jacob here. I just wanted to give you a quick review on this vertical smoker I just picked up a couple days ago. Um, Found it on Craigslist. I have been looking online, and this is pretty affordable, man. Pretty good material. Comes with 2 gauges here, as you can see. Nothing crazy, but that'll do. So you open up inside, you got 5 cooking grates. They all roll out all the way, so if you need to interchange from the bottom to the top, you can do that with these. The bottom, you can pull it out, but it's slightly larger. I probably won't use that for cooking unless I'm doing steak or something hot and fast like chicken or something, but more than likely I'll just use that for my water pan when I'm doing briskets and whatnot. This comes out with you can pull it all the way out. It's a pan. I guess it's for your grease. I guess your grease pan or whatnot. On the top, it has 2 exhaust stacks. It's pretty neat. It has a handle in the back. Just lift it up and drop it down, or close it however you want to do it. It's pretty sturdy, man. It's a nice little handle there. Comes with casters on the bottom. There's not a lock on them. I prefer a lock, but it's pretty heavy, so it's not going to go anywhere. As you can see, you have your little, I guess, your wood storage or what have you there. As you can see here, man, it's pretty neat. It has a little smoke or heat deflector right there, so your product or your whatever you're cooking on top isn't going to get that insane direct heat. And it's pretty nice. I like that. The welds are pretty solid on this. Everything's built pretty well. The firebox here, it's a nice firebox. Pretty large area. You can get a good burn with this. It's pretty nice. Right here you have this pull-out rack for your, I guess, your ashes and stuff. As you can see inside, welds are all pretty clean. So far, nothing to complain about. Just latch that right up. You have your airflow vents right here, whatever you want to call them. Then you have your rack right here for if you want to trim here or hold any meats while you're loading your pit. It's pretty nice, all in all. I just got it, man. So I'm about to season this thing, get it going up to temp, burn it real good, and I'll probably do a biscuit test just to see where my hot spots are. And maybe, just maybe, I'll throw some food on there if I have enough time. It's already pretty late in the day, so yeah, so here it is. It's my new vertical smoker here. Pretty excited. Let's get this thing going. So I did buy a oil spray, but somehow I can't find it, so I did have extra canola oil. Just got an old dirty sock. I'm just gonna go ahead and season the inside of this thing, probably the outside as well, and then get it up to temp and get it going. So I'll probably fast forward through this, but this is the process that I do. So that's about it. Got it all seasoned up with some canola oil. I'm about to, my dog stops licking it. Stony, get out of here. Start a little fire. Get it up to about, I don't know, maybe 450. Get it real nice and hot and get it seasoned up maybe for an hour, 2 hours maybe. And like I said, if I have time, I'll go ahead and throw some meat on here and see how she does. Stay tuned. So that's what I'm gonna use. Start my fire. Just using a little bit of mesquite shavings from when I cut my wood. I'm gonna use some briquettes. This mesquite, 100% natural, I guess. And got some post oak here. I'm gonna throw on. As you can tell, I have a shitload of wood. Goes all the way down. But yeah. So the pit's been seasoning for about 2 hours now. I got it up to about 450. Just the fire. It's going okay. Using a little bit of post oak and some mesquite. So that top temp is about 280-ish. And that bottom is about 315. So it's quite a bit of a jump from the top to the bottom. I'm not really too proud of that, to be honest. But it's about 20-25 degrees difference. It's manageable. It's nothing crazy. Just got to keep an eye on the meat, rotate it, you know. But yeah, so let's get this thing all set up and should I do the biscuit test, man? See where the hot spots are, if there's any. So yeah, let's get it going. So as you can see, it's getting a real good burn in there. I don't know if there's too much smoke for y'all, but it's looking pretty good. Let's get all these biscuits out of here. So I'm just gonna put 2 in the front, 2 in the back on each rack, and don't murder yourself. That should burn. It's only about 1 pack, just for obvious reasons. The bottom's gonna be more hotter, so I'm just gonna focus on the top 2. I'm gonna be using those 2 primarily, so let's see what it does. So it's been about like I don't know, like 15-17 minutes or so. Holding pretty steady. Top 225, bottom just under 250. Like I said, it's about 25 degrees difference. It's pretty spot on that. I gotta play with it a little bit, get the temperatures more dialed in, maybe mess with the exhaust stacks up top and the smoke damper on the side, and see if I can get it more dialed in. But let's open this thing and see how it is. I don't know if y'all can get a good view or not, but so the bottom. So what I did after all is I kind of separated them on each corner of the racks, since I didn't have that many biscuits. Worked out pretty good, I guess. This one is cooked. They're all cooked from the looks of it. It's not too bad. This one, look, obviously a little bit more burnt. And this is exactly why we do the biscuit test, to see our hot spots. So it looks like that back corner going to be our problem side. Everything seems to be pretty even so far. This is a little more toasty. I don't know if you can see that or not. See this top rack? Yeah, so it seems like that back left corner is it's gonna be a little more hot, so we gotta watch that. But this is exactly why we do this kind of thing, and especially on a new pit, you know, you gotta get acclimated with this kind of shit. So so yeah, man. So I ended up buying some spare ribs. Let's get those trimmed up and let's throw them on the grill. So what I did here, guys, I bought a slab of some spare ribs. I know I had to record that process, but bought a slab of spare ribs, turned it over, trimmed it down to St. Louis cut. There's normally there's a flap of fat here. Trim that down. You don't have to if you don't want to, but for cosmetic issues, I'm sorry, my dogs are barking. You can trim that down. There's a lot of thin meat on the side. I just went ahead and got rid of that, and just squared it up to my liking. Got rid of the membrane in the back. I used a little bit of some mustard as a binder. That just acts as glue, guys, so you can't taste it. Lay that mustard down, lather it in real good. I threw some SPG on there and a little bit of paprika, just, you know, give it a good color and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the top side. Like I said, guys, the mustard is just a glue. You're not gonna taste this in your meat. For all you people who don't like mustard, don't overthink it too much. You don't need too much of it, just enough to get across. A nice even coat around the whole thing. Get your sides, guys, get your sides. And then just hit it with a little bit of paprika, not too much. Give it a nice color, man. Sorry, it's a little bit windy. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes, and we'll come back when it's ready to put in the pit. So I got my pit right around 250, right where I want it. I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up. So put it on this third grate right here. I got my water pan right on the bottom. Let's see, let's open up more. Get this beautiful slab of ribs right here. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed here. So since that back left corner is the hot part, I'm gonna put the fatter side of the ribs towards the back, obviously. So there you have it. It's not too hot. Slide that right in, and see you in the next few hours. So we're at about the 1 hour mark now. I'm gonna take a look at these ribs for the first time. Check it out. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Seasoning's not sticking to my fingers. That's a good thing. I'll probably start rinsing within the next maybe 45 minutes or so. Don't really need to, but I just might. See how it looks. But yeah, so see you within the next hour. So we're about to wrap the ribs. I haven't recorded the full process, but we're at about the 4 hour mark. But before I do that, we'll lay down some heavy duty foil. This is some homemade rib glaze. It's cherry habanero. It's amazing. My wife made it. So I'm gonna lay some of that down here on the bottom. not too spicy. It's gonna counter the sweetness from the brown sugar we're about to lay down and some of that butter. It's gonna come out perfect. Okay. I also use this hot honey, spicy honey. Shit's amazing. Got it from a local HEB. And then just a few pellets of butter, whichever butter you want. So you see there, got a beautiful color. A little bit of bone pull back, that's exactly what you're looking for. And if it bends like this, it's exactly what you want. Just lay that down, meat side down. Oh, it smells amazing. And do the same thing to the back. Can add some sauce. I forgot to bring my brush, but it's all good. Sorry guys, I got a little runny nose. It's a little bit more sugar. Nothing crazy. It's more of this spicy honey. And a little more butter. Okay, time to wrap them. Just be careful, try not to tear the foil. You can double wrap it if you like, just to be on the safe side in case you try to move it on your cooking grate and tears a hole and you're kind of screwed. Just like that. So it's gonna go down, meat side down for another maybe 45 minutes to an hour and it should be ready to go. Some smoked mac and cheese made by my lovely wife.
Spicy smoked mac and cheese.
Yeah, spicy smoked mac and cheese. Just putting some extra something on top and put it back in the smoker for a little bit. Should be done.
Okay. So cheesy.
Cheese there. Ribs should be getting pulled off right now and gonna be time to eat. Let's take a look at these ribs for the first time since I've wrapped them. I can't see shit. Let me get the light. There we go. I can actually see something. Woo! Look at that, buddy. Man, that looks amazing. I feel like I need a little longer. 206, 207. It's not as tender. Oh. Well, there you have it, boys. Some ribs. So, the ribs look amazing. Just gonna, hope y'all can see it from there. There you go. Just gonna add a little more glaze to it. Put it back on the smoke for about another 15 minutes. Let them rest. Should be time to eat. Man, this looks delicious. Smells good. And like I said, this is our homemade cherry habanero rib glaze. Just gonna let that tack up just a little bit. There we go. See you back in about 15 minutes. So there it is, guys. It's the finished product. It's almost about 5 hours into it. Put it off at about 207. Rested it for about 15-20 minutes. Here it is. I laid some glaze down on the bottom just so when I cut them, I won't lose any of that. Look at that amazing pull back there. Smells so good. I know I've said that a million times already, but it really does. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Look at that. Looks amazing. Anyways, guys, there you have it. Some spare ribs. Do me a huge favor, like and subscribe to my channel. This is one of many to come. I'll probably do some brisket next or something. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just kind of ran through it, didn't give too much detail on how the cook actually went, but I'll go into depth next time. But yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.